Hey guys, welcome. This is going to be my Final Fantasy 13-2 100% completion walkthrough and guide. It's going to be a long journey into Final Fantasy 13-2. I'm going to take you through all the in-depth parts of the game. I'm going to walk you through the toughest bosses and the hardest artifacts to find. And hopefully you guys enjoy me along the way. And you'll go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel. And if not, well, hopefully this guide at least helps you. That's the biggest part of it, is just to help you walk through this massive game. There's a whole bunch of cutscenes, artifacts, treasure chests, weapons, accessories, and so on. And I want to give you guys the best, most detailed description of how to get all these components while enjoying the game and while making it as fun and as easily traversed as possible. I'm going to give you guys boss breakdowns, treasure locations, hidden Moogle spots, tips, hints, tricks, anything I can to make your Final Fantasy playthrough as enjoyable as possible. So without further ado, this is episode 1 of Final Fantasy 13-2 100% completion, and I hope you enjoy it. Let's get our journey started. Now the opening cutscene is pretty long, but it's also really intense, and it gives kind of an intro to the story and why things are happening the way they are. We just saw the main character from Final Fantasy 13, Lightning, Farron, and then we have right here a purple-haired man named Caius, and then a little girl that seems to have disappeared into the ocean of Valhalla known as Yule.
Yourself in battle and rejoice! Embrace the terror.
You guys notice right there that was also Snow, his Eidolon from Final Fantasy 13. That was Shiva, his Eidolon, which transforms into a motorcycle, and then we have Lightning on her Eidolon, Odin, which transforms into a horse. So overall, pretty interesting cinematic so far, pretty entertaining, and I always love watching it, and I always love replaying it whenever I get a chance. It's just graphic-wise and just story progression-wise, it's just really fun to watch and really fun to just enjoy.
Impressive.
Save it.
Damn you. Enough. Let's end this. Cast your shadow over all. Wings of night!
Alright, coming up, we got our first boss battle, not boss battle, but first ever battle in Final Fantasy 13. This is pretty simple, straightforward battle. What you're going to want to do is basically auto battle the entire time, only casting the regenerative ability when you need to when your health is very low. Otherwise, just keep pressing the auto battle feature and you'll be able to get through this pretty quickly. I chose to skip the tutorial feature because I'm basically going to be your talking, walking tutorial when it comes to these battles. Your ATB gauge is going to recharge after every turn, and for this particular battle you get 6 ATB slots, able to do different abilities and basically use it in a different way. We have the snipe version and then we have the lightning strike. Like I said, you just want to keep pushing through and only heal when you need to. Now, if you do have to heal, you're going to want to go down to your abilities and select Oral Shield, like I'm doing now. It uses a full 6 ATB gauges, but it also bestows bravery, not bravery, but faith and protect on you. So that's an important thing. It's going to help you take a couple more blows. So after you get about halfway through with this health, Bahamut's going to go into this little cutscene right here, and then you continue the second part of the first battle. And I'm going to go ahead and do snipe one more time, and it should take out Bahamut. There it is. Only needed to heal once on that one. Like I said, pretty straightforward battle, nothing really to it. Alright, coming up in the next part, it's a pretty important feature of Final Fantasy 13 too. It's a new add-on from Final Fantasy 13. It is the cinematic action sequence in which you're able to control the cinematic events that happen in the game by pushing a series of buttons, and these buttons will lead to an increased damage and the fight progression as you fight these big bosses throughout the game. They're overall pretty easy. They require you to press a couple buttons. The left stick and the face buttons are usually pretty much the most popular ones. Being to rotate or rapidly repeat them are some of the more uncommon ones. But overall, just follow the steps and you'll be able to get bonuses for completing these cinematic action events perfectly. These bonuses range from potions to equipment to adornments for your crystal chocobo or your other monsters that you will acquire throughout the game progression.
Let's not waste time.
We're going to have another cinematic battle come up right now, in which you're going to have to choose which move lightning will do.
Goddess made a wise choice. Powers of chaos bend to my will. Keeping up.
For this cinematic sequence coming up, you're going to want to choose the X button, or for your PlayStation, use your square for the attack in melee, and then use your ruling gut versus your gun. It gets basically just kind of gets to the event a little bit quicker, and it's a right choice because when you use your magic, you go to a second step, and it's basically the wrong choice without them telling you.
We shall see.
So then you're gonna go here. You're gonna use your melee once again, and then it's gonna ask you to do a series of trigger commands. Move your left stick up.
Let's end this. You're done.
Not today.
And then this would be one of the final cinematic action bonuses where you have to tap A repeatedly, or for you PlayStation users, X repeatedly in order to overpower his attack.
You're finished, Caius.
Alright, so that takes care of the first part of our opening prologue battle. Part 2 is going to be covering part 2 of the prologue battle. We look forward to seeing you there.